Have you ever sat in silence, feeling like the world is moving on without you? You try your best, you keep going, but it feels like something unseen is holding you back. Like there's this invisible barrier between you and the life you've been dreaming of. You smile around people, you stay busy, but when you're alone, that familiar emptiness returns. A heaviness sits on your chest, a quiet ache that you can't seem to shake off. If that sounds like you, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not forgotten. What if I told you that this chapter of your life, this waiting, this loneliness, isn't a punishment? It's not a mistake? What if I told you it's a message? A divine message sent straight to your heart by the one who knows you best, Allah. This video isn't random. It's not by accident that you clicked here. It was meant for you, because Allah is trying to reach you urgently. And by the time you reach the end of this message, your whole perspective on this phase of your life might change forever. 1. Your loneliness is not a mistake. It's a message. You know those quiet nights when the world seems still, but your thoughts are loud? You stare at the ceiling, asking questions no one can hear. Why am I still alone? What's wrong with me? When will my turn come? You scroll through your phone. Engagements, weddings, anniversaries. It's everywhere. And with every scroll, your heart sighs, silently. But pause for a second. What if your loneliness isn't some random pain? What if it's not life being unfair, but Allah being deeply intentional with your journey? Allah is not withholding love from you. He's not making you wait to hurt you. He's making you wait to shape you. He's preparing you, heart, soul, and mind, for something better than you can imagine. In Islam, solitude isn't a curse. It's a blessing in disguise. It's a sacred pause, a space for healing, clarity, growth. A divine classroom where Allah teaches you patience, strength, self-worth, and most importantly, how to love Him before anyone else. Think about it. How many people have rushed into relationships out of fear of being alone, only to lose themselves? Many didn't find peace. They found heartbreak because they tried to fill a spiritual void with something worldly, and that never works. The Quran reminds us, and He gives you of His good things, cattle, sons, wives, and pure companions. Surah Ash-Shura 42:11. But notice something. Before Allah gives, He prepares. He perfects His timing. He purifies your path. So let me ask you something personal. Are you truly searching for a life partner from a place of clarity and connection to Allah? Or are you just trying to escape a loneliness you've never fully understood? Because here's the truth. Allah hasn't left you behind. He's walking you through a sacred preparation. 2. Your heart is being tested. Before it's united. Loneliness isn't just a pause in life. It's a powerful test, one of the hardest, in fact. It's in these moments that your heart becomes a battlefield. Your emotions pull you one way, your logic another. One part of you wants to trust, another wants to give up. You're tired, and you just want someone to be there. But this is exactly where your strength is built. Because the love you're waiting for, it's not ordinary. It's not rushed. It's not shallow. It's a sacred trust, a spiritual bond, a commitment before Allah. And something that important doesn't come without preparation. So take a moment. Ask yourself, have I connected with Allah before asking to connect with someone else? Am I trying to numb my emptiness with distractions? Or am I filling it with faith? Have I become the kind of person I'd want to spend forever with? Because here's the reality that many forget. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. The Quran tells us, good men are for good women, and good women for good men. Surah An-Nur 24:26. That's not just beautiful, it's profound. It means your future partner's being shaped by Allah just like you are. But the key is, you have to be becoming the person who matches that dua you keep making. So maybe it's not about when they'll show up, but who you'll be when they do. E3. The lie that time is running out. Let's be real for a moment. There's a voice in your head, a whisper that gets louder with every wedding post, every birthday, every well-meaning but painful question. Still single? It says things like, everyone's moving on but you. Time is slipping away. Maybe Allah has forgotten about you. Let me tell you something with absolute clarity. That voice is not from Allah. It's from Shaytan. He doesn't need to drag you into major sins to shake your faith. All he needs to do is plant doubt, little seeds of fear that grow into desperation. That's when panic becomes a trap. This is the moment where many hearts take the wrong turn. That quiet pressure builds. The whispers get louder. And instead of choosing with faith, people start choosing with fear. They settle. They compromise. Not because it feels right, but because they're tired of feeling alone. But I want to ask you something. Genuinely, would you rather wait a little longer for the love that Allah handcrafted just for you, or rush into something that takes you further from Him? This life isn't a contest. Marriage isn't some trophy for finishing on time. It's not about being the first to get married. It's about building something that lasts with someone whose soul is aligned with yours. Because when Allah writes a love story, it's not rushed. It's divine. What is meant for you will never miss you. Hadith Bukhari. That's not just a comforting phrase, that's a promise. So don't let fear rush you into regret. Because the pain of loneliness is still far kinder than the pain of being with someone who distances you from your Lord. Patience may feel like pain, but it's actually protection. 4. So, how do you respond to this divine message? If you're still reading or listening right now, it's not random. There's a reason your heart is still here. It's because this message wasn't meant for someone. It was meant for you. This is Allah's subtle, beautiful way of calling out to your soul. I haven't forgotten you, but are you preparing for what you've been praying for? So here's how you respond. Not with fear, but with faithful action. Let's turn this waiting season into a sacred transformation. Step 1. Strengthen your bond with Allah before you invite someone else into your heart. Ask yourself, is my heart already full of Allah's light? Pray at night, even if it's just 2 quiet rak'ahs. Those are the sacred moments when your heart speaks and your Lord listens. Make dua, not just for any spouse, but for the right one. Someone whose presence pulls you closer to Jannah, not away from it. Pay attention to the signs. Sometimes Allah is already answering you, but you haven't slowed down enough to notice. The deeper your connection with Allah, the more peaceful your wait will be. The more you trust Him, the clearer your path becomes. Step 2. Work on yourself. Marriage isn't just about falling in love. It's about growing. It's about readiness, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Be patient. While you wait, trust that Allah is still writing. Nourish your soul. Learn, reflect, heal, strengthen your deen. Don't run after perfect. Chase authentic. Chase God-conscious. Chase real. The most beautiful love stories aren't built by people who were incomplete, but by two people who became whole with Allah and then walked toward Him together. Step 3. Let Allah write your story. This is the hardest part, but it's also the one that brings the most peace. Let go of the urge to control every outcome. Stop forcing what feels confusing. If something is truly from Allah, it will come with clarity, not chaos. Replace your worry with tawakkul, deep, sincere trust in Allah's perfect plan. Because what is written for you will never miss you. And when it arrives, it will come at the right time, in the right way, with the right person. And it will bring ease, not confusion. Joy, not anxiety. Barakah, not regret. A dua to keep close to your heart. O Allah, grant me what is truly good for me. Bring me closer to the one who brings me closer to you. And keep me away from anything or anyone who would lead me away from you. Say it softly. Say it through tears. Say it with trust, even when you don't feel strong. Say it, and then wait. Watch what Allah unfolds for you. The final words. From the heart, if even one sentence of this message touched your soul, then believe this. Allah is near, closer than you feel right now. You were meant to hear this, right here, right now. Your loneliness is not a punishment. It's not a curse. It's a preparation, a sacred pause, written with wisdom and love. So today, ask yourself honestly, am I just waiting or am I preparing? Let go of the rush, let go of the fear, let go of the pressure, and instead, lean into trust, lean into growth, lean into becoming the very person you're praying to meet. And if this message whispered even a little bit of truth to your heart, then don't keep it to yourself. Share it, because maybe, just maybe, you are the answer to someone else's silent dua. Allah hasn't forgotten you. He's simply waiting to see if you're ready to answer His call.